Audio Jungle.
Identity. Although Taskisla is a school garden, the Orta Bahçe has a different identity for every person and every living thing. Whoever you ask will interpret it differently. Although it is an open space for me, it is an introverted area due to its limitations, but it is also an area which is constantly developing. Taskisla, which has a long history, has been used in various functions over time. For this reason, it is a traditional and unique building of Istanbul. Although the middle garden is old in history, it has an original identity with its being surrounded by four sides of today's buildings, with its plants, symmetry, materials and proportions. Architectural technique. The Orta Bahçe is geometrically rectangular. The corners and edges of this geometric form are effectively used. For example, various parapets were designed which help to circulate the basement and to obtain daylight. Since the building is structurally masonry, the stone walls surround the Orta Bahçe. These stone walls create an atmosphere and give information about the identity of the area. In the Orta Bahçe, great proportion and symmetry were used. Both the rectangular form and the structure of the walls have a magnificent ratio. Due to the symmetry of the windows, the parallelism of the doors, that is to say, the natural proportions, the garden is divided into parcels from a naturally. When we talk about these topics, we should mention the pool, which is the most remarkable structure of the Orta Bahçe. Because of the pool's own identity and its location in the middle, a separate area was created in the Orta Bahçe by naturally. Analyzing the area in terms of color and light, the building's distinctive stone walls create a historical and natural atmosphere, while contrasting with pink walls and green window frames. Although surrounded by four sides, the Orta Bahçe is an area that benefits from daylight. At night, strong lighting elements that are reflected from the floor to the walls are used. This artificial light creates a texture and draws attention to the traditionality of the structure. Functionality, usage. Let's talk about the entrances of the Orta Bahçe. After the main entrance of the building, there is the main gate, the large framed of Orta Bahçe, which is a guiding element. There are two parallel entrances on the two short sides that divide the corridors symmetrically. The same symmetry and ratio directs the user every time we enter through the door. There are two entrances parallel to the main entrance. One of them is in the middle of the long corridor and the other is upstairs with two symmetrical stairs. From these entrances, symmetrical paths have been created that are transverse to the rectangular form of the area. As a result, these entrances and roads have been placed with a certain ratio and symmetry and, as we have just mentioned, naturally divided the Orta Bahçe into parcels. Due to the pool at the center, parallel entrances and roads placed diagonally to the geometry of the area, there is a circulation in the Orta Bahçe in almost every hour of the day in various directions.